mute everybody else. So you should be able to hear me the whole time. We're not going to do anything coming down to the floor. So you should just have a chair because we're going to do some work from behind the chair. And then we're going to do some of the arm work just sitting down in the chair. So this is going to be very basic beginner. Now, Tracy or Arian, I don't know if you've taken Barre before. That's the particular style of exercise I'm doing. But once we get going, especially in the beginner, you'll see it's very similar to maybe like if you looked up a class like beginner workout, because it's going to be just some leg movements. I try to avoid, especially at the beginner level, any kind of knee stuff because I know a lot of people have knee injuries. And I try to also not take us where we're reaching a lot overhead because people with shoulder issues, that does not feel good. So you can let me know how you feel after. Let me do my little thing I need to do. And I will check you to see if you feel safe. You know, if you look like you're doing everything in a safe way. Obviously, I can't see everything because you're at home. So please be safe. If something does not feel right for your body, that means your body's telling you, no, I don't want to do it. So you always be safe. I try to offer like a way that you could do it a little bit differently. So you can try that. My main thing is just keep moving. Even if you're just walking in place a little bit, you're getting some activity, which is really good for us and whatever we're trying to do. I'm not using shoes because the idea behind Barre is you're going to get the feeling more in your legs of the workout because your feet are working with the rest of the muscles in your body. If you're not comfortable with that, you can keep your shoes on, but they're not required. And I'm using light weights. You can use soup cans, you could use water bottles, or Gail has Gatorade, so she'll have plenty of electrolytes when we're done exercising. So for now, just put your weights to the side. I'm going to put on a little bit of music and we'll warm up a little bit and stretch. Okay, that sounds okay. Volume level? Yes? Okay, good. All right, yeah, my computer's up. Okay, so let's start with just nice big arm reaches and stretches. Up overhead, nice big deep breaths in. As you breathe in, feel your rib cage in this area expanding, and our feet are firmly planted onto the floor. Let's do one more. Good. Now hands down by your sides. A little soft knee bend, just so your legs don't feel like they're locking out and going backwards. We're going to roll the shoulders back. And forward. And then back again. And forward one more time. Good. All right, starting with some arm reaches now, just to get that blood flowing a little bit. We're going to keep the reaches going towards the floor and work at keeping this section in front facing forward. Take it at your pace. I just worked out with kids, so my tendency is going to take it to high speed level. Good. Last two. One more each side. Good. All right. Hold your hands by your sides again, and I want to just do a little bit of a crunch down towards the side. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch to the other side. Down, down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take the arms up like we're going to do jumping jacks, but we're going to do them nice and slow. So it's a tap out, reach with the arms. Then taking it at your pace, you can take it a little bit faster if you want, but again, stay comfortable for your body. This is just to get that heart rate up a little bit, get us nice and active. About 5 more seconds. Last one. Good. All right. We're gonna reach forward, take it back, forward. We're not going to lunge, just to take that step forward and then take it right. Hands can be at your hip. Or if you want to take it a little bit more at your pace, reach with the hands. Let's switch to the other leg. Ready? Start with just the leg. Out. I like us to get our footing first. Just a little tap. And then we can get the arms involved. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, if your chair is nearby, I want you to put one hand on your chair, lift one leg, and just rotate your ankle in a circle. Other way. And then we're going to do the same thing with the arm. Rotate. Other way. And then we switch. I'm going to just keep moving my chair around while we're talking, but obviously you can switch your body around. Lift the leg, rotate the ankle. Other side, or other way, and then the arm. Last thing we're going to do in our warm-up. Rotate, rotate, especially after all that writing we've been doing. Good. All right. Now we're going to face towards the back of our chair, like I said. First exercise we're going to do, I'm going to put mine a little bit diagonal. We're going to have our legs planted, feet facing towards your chair. Okay? I want you to lift your leg out to the side. Lift. Now, are we Rockettes? No. So are we going for those high kicks? No. This is just to get that outer adductor working. We're going to repeat this. 2, 1. Take your leg back down. Now, point your toe as you lift the leg. So, one hand nice and on the chair. We're not gripping it for dear life. It's just there to keep us nice and stable. Point your toe and then lift the leg again. So you're going to feel a little bit different sensation and work from those lifts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time on this side. This time I want you to flex your foot. So we keep that foot in a flex position where it's completely flat. Lift again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to guess the third one was the hardest, maybe, right? Okay. When you're doing these, we're going to switch and do the other side. The standing leg, make sure you keep it in a little soft bend. So we don't want the leg to collapse out. And then especially if we have knee issues, it may hurt to put pressure on that knee. Give it a little bit of a turn out and keep it nice and bouncy and soft. Ready? The first one we do with the leg adductor, we just keep that foot nice and limp. So we lift, lift. We're standing nice and tall. Think about pulling your abs up and in. 2, and 1. Pointed toe. Ready? We point our toe, lift, lift. Remember to keep that soft bend in that standing leg. 3, 2, 1. Okay, last one, flex that foot. Okay, so we feel it all the way up the back of the leg. Lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, we're gonna face forward towards the chair. And I want you to keep your gaze right in front. Just a heel raise. So we lift to the balls of our feet. We're not walking in high heels. We're not going up that high. Lift, lift. So if you did keep your shoes off, you should be able to wiggle your toes with or without your shoes on. Let's do 8 more. We're gonna get a little bit of a calf burn today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now I want you to take your heels together and open the toes so that when we look down, it looks like a piece of pizza. Okay? So we have that feeling. We look down, stand up nice and tall, squeeze your butt just a little bit in your work. Now lift one leg and see how my calf is meeting to my calf? We're gonna lift right from here. Lift, lift. So one leg is down and it's just calf to calf. If you took ballet when you were a kid, you might recognize that position. We still have our other leg turned out. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to stay facing towards you, but I have the chair for stability. Let's try the other leg. Calf to calf. Lift, lift. Where are we starting to feel this? Right here in the back part of our butt. We're targeting those glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to repeat that one more time. Are we ready? I want you to do 8 and then hold that leg up. Just keep track of my time because I'll talk too much. Okay, ready? Calf to calf. We have that foot still slightly turned out the other way. Lift. Lift. We keep the body nice and straight up top, so we're not starting to go like this. 2, hold. Now hold that leg right there. Lift a little higher, lower. Higher, lower. Up, up. We're starting to feel that burn. I can tell by the faces. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. So if you watch anything about barre, you're going to hear, oh, that barre burn. That's the barre burn. Because we do little isolating movements to get that work. Let's do the other side now. We're not done. Start with your pizza. Calf to calf. Soft knee on the standing leg. Ready? Lift for 8, 7, 6, 5. We're holding at the end. 4, 3, 2, hold, lift, lower, lift, lower, up, 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 3, 2, 1, lower down. Good work. Now let's stretch. Use your chair, lift your leg, rotate it out a little bit, just shake it around, both sides. Good. Okay, let's come to our chair. We're going to have a seat. And you're going to grab your weights. So right from the chair, we're still going to continue to get a little bit of leg work, but we're going to focus a little bit more on arms. Okay, first exercise we're going to do, we're going to have our weights down by our sides and just lift up in a bicep curl. Now, how's the posture? Just like I tell the kids, we all have those iPad backs. So I want you to sit up nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, when we take the arms up, lift the heels off the floor, lower. Lift, lower, up. So we're starting to involve the leg work a little bit again. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take both of your arms out to your sides. Trying to see. All right, everybody looks good with this one for the shoulder work. Bring the arms in for a squeeze, open, in, Take them open enough so you feel your back stretching, those muscles in the back working. Open. 3, 2, we're gonna repeat this one again. Last one, okay? Now, when you open the arms, lift one leg. Close, lift the other side. Close, up, up. We're still sitting up, nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Good. Take the arms down. Okay. The last one we're going to do is we're going to work for the back of the arms, then we're going to do a little bit of abdominal work. So I'm going to sit a little bit to the side. We have enough room, so if we had maybe a little dog, it would be right behind our back, so we're not completely against the chair. Sit up nice and tall. Okay. Now this one you have to be mindful of where your chair is because we're going to be doing this with our weights. So just make sure we don't want to bang our arms into the chair. Okay, so sit up tall, keep your gaze forward, nice and focused. Shoulders pulled down away from the ears so we're not clenched. Weights by your side, press back, bring it in. Back, in. Nice and controlled in your movement. Back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release down. Stay right here for a second. We're going to repeat that, but at the end, we're going to do that little burn for our triceps. So we sit up nice and tall. Get your arms by your sides. Back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't let those arms come back down. Hold them out. Lift a little higher, low, high, low, up, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. So we definitely would feel a burning on that one at the bottom, right? Okay, a little bit of abdominal work. So I'm going to sit facing forward. And the whole time, basically, we want to keep that nice, good posture, nice and tall. First one we're going to do with the weights, and then the second one's a little bit more challenging, so I'm going to not do the weights on this one. So have your hands down by your sides and the outside of your chair. Sit up nice and tall. And then we're going to rotate down, back to center. Down the same way, towards your left it should be, I think, if Zoom is working for me. Down. The weights are there just to provide some gravity. Remind us where we're going. Lift. Now add in some breathing. As you come up, breathe out. Out. Up. 2 more. 1. Good. So you should be feeling that our abs on this side are crunching downward. This side is pulling us back up. Okay? Let's try the other way. So we go down, up, down. Breathe on the way up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Place your weights right on the floor or somewhere nearby where you can put them down. Now sit back all the way to the back of your chair. Okay, arms out to our sides. So this is where I said if you have shoulder issues and you need to keep them a little lower, by all means do that. Okay, now we're gonna twist over, back to front. Same thing we did with the weight, but this time we're focusing on twisting like a face cloth, wringing it out. Over, same way each time. And our arms will only let us go as far as the chair. That's perfect for what we want. 3, 2, 1. How about we go the other way? Over, center, over. Make sure you stop yourself when you face forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower the arms down. So we get a little shoulder workout on that one as well by keeping the arms lifted. Okay, we're going to grab that weight. So grab just one. I'm going to do one more exercise. Let's check my time. Okay, good. That's perfect because I want a nice stretch at the end. Okay, take your weight right in the center. Okay, now I'm going to face this way so you can see. We're starting sitting up nice and tall at our chair, right? Get your posture in line with the back of the chair. Now, I want you to roll forward like someone came and punched you in the stomach. So we want to really keep this nice and compacted right here. And then we come all the way back up to the chair. Ready? So we peel down, pull up, sit up, down, pull up, down. Remember, we want to pull the abs in every time we come downward so we don't transfer any work to our back and leave an injury. Reach over, almost like you had a ball right here and you were going up and over it a little bit. Down. Look so nice, guys. Awesome job. Good. How about 2 more? 1 more. And pull all the way up. Good. So that's basically like we were on the floor, right? We were just talking about earlier how a lot of us don't like to go down to the floor because it's hard to get back up. We can do those crunches right here, either with a weight. We could do it with our arms behind as well. Go ahead and put your weight back down. We're going to stretch. Starting in the chair, we'll stretch. And then we're going to come to standing and stretch again. So I want you to take one leg and cross your ankles like you're sitting like a lady, right? And then arms come out, and then we just reach down as far as we can take it. It might be just to our knees, maybe down to the floor, wherever you're at. And then roll up. Good. Crisscross the other way. And then same thing. Arms come out, big reach downward. So we want to leave our butt on the chair, so we're getting a stretch in our hips. Roll it up. Good. Now uncross the legs, and then again we reach out and then go right down for both of our feet. And see how you feel in that stretch. Roll it up. We're going to stretch our arms right here. So take one arm across, grab right underneath here. Breathe in, breathe out. And then other side. Good. Roll the shoulders back again. And forward, just like we did in the beginning. Good. Now we're going to stretch our neck. Again, a lot of sitting these days. Take your neck just nice and gently. If you want, you can use your hand to give it a little bit more pressure to pull it down. And then other side. Good. And then chin down to the chest. So we go down, hold, 3, 2, and then back up. And then down. And up. Good. Now we're going to come up out of the chair and finish a couple leg stretches just from standing. And a nice stretch for our back and hips as well. All right. So bring one leg forward. Okay. And then bend into your back leg and just lift your toes up off the floor. And then switch sides. So we want to go right back into our back side and lift the toes, and we'll feel that stretch all up the back of the leg. And then roll up. Okay. Take your legs a little bit wider than hip width. Bend 1, So we're just doing a stretch. It's not a squat or a lunge. And then other side. And just a gentle press on your leg. And then up. And then the last one, this is one of my favorite exercises or stretches. Take your hands on your hips. Pretend you have a hula hoop on, right? So we just twist. Breathe in, breathe out. And then reverse the other way when you're ready. Good. All right. So thanks for joining.